2021 Dodge Charger Hellcat Redeye, wide body, of course, completely totaled with less than 100 miles on the odometer and paper tags running from the police. YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Knockout360 here with another video for you guys. So as you can tell, I'm in the car. That makes this a car vlog. You already know how it's going down when I come around. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you're in the right place, right? For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out, right? So what am I looking at here? 2021 Dodge Charger Hellcat Redeye, wide body, of course, completely totaled with less than 100 miles on the odometer and paper tags running from the police. I'm getting sick of this, guys. We got to do better as a community, man. Let's talk about it. So, all right. So long story short, man, I'm on Instagram or whatever, and one of my homeboys posted this article, man, basically in Dallas, Texas, right? Dallas, Texas. A lot of you boys out in Texas will know what I'm talking about. Around 11 p.m., Dallas police responded to stunting in parking lot, which basically means people spinning out, doing burnouts, probably swinging and all that stuff, in a Lowe's and a Walmart parking lot located on North Cockrell Road, North Cockrell Hill Road and I-30. And once again, for you people in Texas, you'll know what I'm talking about. When the police showed up, people scattered, including a man and his 3 female passengers in the Dodge Charger Hellcat. That's the Hellcat that's in question at this point. While fleeing, the suspect almost struck an officer. So now you've got the potential of almost taking the life of a police officer, which isn't good. The car turned on the South Cockrell Hill Road and took off at a very high speed. A few blocks away on 1100 block of North Cockrell Hill Road, the suspect lost control of the car. It left the roadway, struck a large rock, knocked down a couple small trees before crashing into a parking lot security light pole. The impact trapped the occupants. So everyone in the car was trapped. The car was so dismantled and destroyed that everyone in the car was trapped. Of course, they're going to be charged with criminal charges. Everyone is going to make a full recovery. But the Dodge Charger Hellcat wide body Redeye is completely totaled. And it had paper tags on it. Not even 100 miles on the odometer. Destroyer gray, gorgeous car, beautiful car, completely destroyed. Look at that front end. Look at that. Look at the wheel. The wheel is completely detached from the car. That's embarrassing. Paper tags on the car. Doesn't even have over 100 miles an hour. 100 miles on the odometer. Completely totaled. Everyone's okay. They're going to face criminal charges, as they should, running from the police. I just want to say, guys, like real talk, guys, just be careful in these cars. You already know I've already put my car in the grass once before and done some stupid stuff to it. Scratched up the fender, all that stuff, being stupid. When I first bought this car, I mean, I think it's one of them things like when you get into a powerful car, whether it's a Scat, a Cat, a ZL1, a GT500, GT350, you have to test it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a superhero and testing out your superpowers. You kind of have to see the limit. I tested my car out one day and I ended up in the grass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not embarrassed to say that. I'm saying that as a cautionary tale to prevent you guys from making the same mistake. But once I started to learn the power of my car, learn the response time of my car, learn the acceleration, and that's the biggest thing, is learning the acceleration and understanding that when you have a car with rear-wheel drive, that's a muscle car, it's going to give you all of that power to the rear wheels damn near instantaneous. Now, you know, like I know there's a bit of a lag between the gas and actually what you get from the car, but the biggest thing is learning your car and learning, you know, at what point is it going to kick out, right? So today in Charlotte, it was raining real bad, and I'm not going to lie to you, I like to play around when it rains. I like to get sideways a little bit, not a lot. At this point, I know my car well enough to where I know that, you know, as I'm making a turn or coming into a turn, I can hit the gas real quickly, kind of hard, and get sideways. But as long as I keep the front end and the wheel pointed in the direction that I want to go, I know that it's going to rebound. Not to mention, I've got it in eco mode, so the full traction is at 100%. So I'm not worried about losing control, but I do like to play around with my car from time to time. That's the only way that you learn it, because the last thing you want to do is baby your car, and then one time out of nowhere, you hit the gas and you get sideways and you panic and you overcorrect and you oversteer, and before you know it, you're in the ditch somewhere, right? So it helps to learn your car and to play with it, right? Play with it from time to time, learn it, you know, accelerate, you know, kick up a little smoke coming off the line or coming off a red light or a green light or whatever. You know, play with your car, because at the end of the day, you have that 500, 600, 700 horsepower for a reason. Nobody buys a Hellcat, you know, just to get to work quickly or quicker than they would in another car. You know, they buy a Hellcat for a reason. But, I mean, be safe with these cars, man, because these cars are very dangerous. Unfortunately, people lose more than just their cars, their license, their freedom. People lose their lives in these cars every single day, I would imagine. You know what I'm saying? That may be kind of an exaggeration, but the fact of the matter is it does happen. And I've seen it firsthand. The last car meet that I went to way down in, I can't even remember where I was. I was in like rural North Carolina going into South Carolina. There was a big car meet. Long story short, it was funny enough, a wide body Hellcat was running from the cops and lost control. Ended up in a ditch. Obviously, he's in jail. The car is totaled. Brand new Hellcat, completely gone. You know what I'm saying? As powerful as these cars are, one thing that you got to realize, man, is whether it's in eco mode, whether it's in track mode, whatever the case may be, I'm telling you guys, like, you just have to know what you're doing with these cars, because they get away from you quick and it's hard to reel them back in if you don't know what you're doing. The last thing you want to do is be running from the police and you panic, get sideways, and before you know it, you're in the ditch. I'm telling you, that happens quicker and more often than you think. Get to know your car before you get crazy. These people right here, this dude crashed a brand new, I think it was a Redeye. I'm pretty sure it was a Redeye. Crashed a brand new Redeye with less than 100 miles on the odometer. It still had paper tags on the car, and this car is so screwed up. The wheel is completely detached from the body. It looks like the engine, pieces of the engine is just all over, scattered all over this ditch. They said that the occupants were trapped in the car, as in they couldn't get out because the doors were so jammed in that they were pretty much stuck inside the car until the police came with the jaws of life and you know, pulled them out. And it's just like, you just dropped, let's be realistic here, what, $88,000, $90,000 for a Hellcat Redeye Charger? You just dropped damn near $90,000, let's be cheap here, north of $85,000 for a brand new Redeye Hellcat Charger at that, right? And within 30 days, it's totaled. And I say that to say because that happens a lot more often than you would think. You would think that would be a once in a while kind of thing, right? I hear that shit all the time. When the first Daytona wide-body Chargers came out with 717 horsepower, it was literally a month before the first one had already been totaled. And they only made 501 of those. And then literally weeks and weeks after that, more wide-bodies totaled, more Daytonas totaled. What was it recently? Oh, the Durango Hellcat. The Durango Hellcat literally just came out this year, if I'm not mistaken, 2021, right? We've already had like 3 or 4 total Hellcat Durangos, and Dodge only makes those particular Durangos for a year because of some, you know, they got some sort of litigation or whatever the case may be with the EPA, or maybe it's not the EPA, Department of Transportation, DOT, that they can only make those cars for 1 year just because the gas is so terrible and it really makes no sense to keep making those cars or whatever. So it's like you're driving a limited edition car, you're driving a car that's 80, 90,000 plus, and the first thing you do with it is taking in a ditch because you want to show off. Just be smarter with your cars, guys. Like, this story right here breaks my heart because I can almost imagine this is probably a young dude, you know, in his early 30s, 20s. It looks like he had 3 women in the car with him. Hopefully they were okay. Just bought this car, so he was probably showing out. You know, he was probably swinging his car. Let's just be real here. Even though with under 100 miles on the odometer, you know, like I know, you're not supposed to break these cars open until 500 miles. I couldn't put my car in track mode and do burnouts and do launches until 500 miles. So you're already destroying the car in and of itself and kind of breaking the rules as far as the car is concerned. And now you've completely totaled the car because you didn't know what the hell you were doing. At the end of the day, guys, just be cool. Just enjoy your cars, have fun. I'm not telling you not to, because you know your boy gets, you know, I have fun with my car. That's what you pay for. You pay for this car to have fun. So let's be real here. I'm not about to sit up here like on a high horse, like don't do this, don't do that. You guys see this crazy shit that I do in my videos. I mean, the stuff that I've done to my car, but at the same time, I try to be as safe as I can within reason. And that's what I encourage you guys out there. A lot of you guys are going out getting Hellcats and Challengers, Challenger Scat Packs, Hellcats, so on and so forth. That's perfectly cool. Just be mindful of what you're getting yourself into and understand that these cars will get sideways and get away from you a lot sooner and a lot quicker than you think. I mean, we all have that mindset that I know my car, I can get it back. But I mean, when you got 5,000 pounds of metal, driving that thing at over 100 miles an hour, these cars become very pliable. You know what I'm saying? And then when they connect with anything, they just disintegrate, you know? And then it's just between you and God at that point. You know, is it your time to go or is it not? You know? Enjoy these cars, guys. Have fun with these cars. But at the end of the day, be safe and be mindful that you're putting not only yourself and people in your car at risk and in danger, you're putting other people on the road at risk and in danger. Like, this could have really been a bad situation for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Had he hit somebody and accidentally killed someone from being stupid, man, like his shit is like all in the grass. Like it's a wrap. There is no coming back from that. I mean, with less than 100 miles on it, I mean, I don't even know if he's even gotten his insurance card in the mail at that point. You know what I'm saying? But as always, guys, it's been your boy Knockout 360, man. Just be safe, man. 2021 Dodge Charger Hellcat Redeye wide body, completely totaled with less than 100 miles on the odometer. I'm beyond sick to the stomach, man. And I know you guys are sick of seeing it. But at the end of the day, just be careful. Have fun. Have a good time, hang out with the squad. I do the same thing, but be as safe as you can within reason, right? As always, it's been your boy Knockout. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.